Hey YouTube, it's Tucker102, and today I'm going to do a massive movie review on Madeas Christmas, The Help, The Sitter, and Joyful Noise, Bad Teacher, and Remember Me. By the way, I'm reading off my computer because I wrote down the, how, I'm not going to say highlights, but, basically what the movie was about so that I don't forget anything. So, we're going to start with Madeas Christmas. It's about the Menzel family, the mother Lillian, the father John, daughter China, and son Japan. Um, Pretty much the family, they was trying to impress, well, everyone but the daughter, of course, but they were trying to impress the daughters, Boo, who eventually became her fiance. He was like super rich, and they felt that he was a good fit for her rather than the guy she had met before she went to college. Um, Upon her returning home from college, you're also introduced to the maid Margaret and the, how can I say this, like funny mouthy chef. Like, she's the head cook in the house. Hattie, like that lady funny. But like they were let's see, so pretty much Lillian, because I'm gonna use their names, Lillian forced Margaret to work on Christmas instead of like being home with her family, and China, being the type of person she was, she invited the Margaret's entire family. Unknowingly, Madea is a part of her family, along with Aunt Bam. Who else? Lucy, George, and Art. Um, when when China sees Eric, all her feelings come back about how she felt before she went to college. It's also, I'm not gonna say it's assumed, but you can tell that she did lose her virginity to him. And like it takes Madea to being her. It takes her to get to the bottom of any issues that they have. And like it comes in a way that's from like a Christian point of view, but it's also really funny. So I definitely recommend that one. Also, I've seen The Help. The Help was about an inspiring author during the Civil War movement of the 1960s who decided to write a book detailing the African American maids' point of view of white families for which they work and the hardships they go through on a daily basis. The movie was really funny. I thought it was just gonna be like, I'm not gonna say like a documentary, but I thought it was gonna be like one of those books, one of those old movie books that was just gonna like just be real dry, but it was really funny. Um, I'm just gonna tell you one thing to look out for when you're watching the movie. Look for the terrible, awful. It'll have you dying laughing. Let's see next, The Sitter. The Sitter is the story about a male student who after being suspended from college is lured into babysitting for a unplanned, very eventful night. One of the scenes, I want to say this, one of the things you won't see is, if you've seen the trailers, there was this one scene that I was really looking for where the little girl was like, I let my haters be my motivators. That scene is not in the movie. I was a little upset because that was the whole reason why I wanted to see, because she looked like a clown. But pretty much, I'm gonna go to a little more detail. He has to babysit these three kids. Two of them are biologically the ladies, and then she adopted one who likes is in love with explosives and stealing. One of the boys, he's very flamboyant, but he doesn't realize he's gay. And the little girl, she likes playing in makeup because she I guess she's like looking for attention, but he gets to know, like, really know the kids rather than just babysitting them. And they grow to love him by the end of the movie, like always. Bad Teacher, it's a movie centered around a foul-mouthed junior high teacher who, after being dumped by her sugar daddy, begins to woo a colleague, a move that pits her against her well-loved teacher. Bad Teacher was funny. I seen this like last week. I didn't know it was that funny. I did want to see it because I was like, "Ooh, Justin Timberlake's in it." I haven't seen him really in a movie yet. So when I was watching it, I was in my room dying laughing. It does have a lot of cussing in it, but a lot of the scenes that you did see in the trailer, they are in the movie. But it's really funny. Like she does so much. It's like they're in competition with each other. Her and the well-loved teacher. It's like they're in competition with each other, but it's really funny. Yeah, I can't lie to you. Like it's gonna have you laughing from beginning to the end. Um, moving on. Remember Me is the romantic drama centered on two new lovers, Tyler and Allie. Tyler, his parents split up actually after their, like I want to say their oldest son, but I'm not sure if it's the oldest one or the youngest. But one of their kids, well, one of their sons killed himself. And Allie, she witnessed her mother's murder, and she's been like living life to the fullest under her father's like watchful eye. But it's a really good one of those love story type things. But let's see. I guess like I loved everything about the movie up until the end. I don't want to spoil the end, but just know that the end is like centered around 9/11, which is like, why would you end a movie like that? Because it seems like a cop out. Like you could have did so much stuff to the end of that movie, but you decided to end with like 9/11. So that wraps up my quick movie review. Definitely if you haven't seen any of those, check those out. You can check them out. Um, Probably on movie2k.com. I'll link that in the description below so you guys can check that site out. As always, remember to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Deuce.